Today we have Kevin, Master Kevin, the handsome guy here, is going to receive the First Holy Communion, and I do appreciate his parents. So what I want to share today, in 2005, our Pope Benedict XVI, while he was addressing the First Holy Communion children in Italy, he asked a question, the same question I am going to ask Kevin. What is your first prayer after the reception of the First Holy Communion? What are you going to pray to Jesus after the reception of First Holy Communion? What is your prayer? Okay, so on the same day, Pope Benedict XVI shared his own childhood experience. He said, when I received the Holy Communion, I prayed like this: stay with me, Lord, forever. This was a prayer. Stay with me, Lord, forever. My dear brothers and sisters, if you pray like this, stay with me, Lord, forever, you need two things. What are they? The first one is, you should have the desire to Jesus, and the second one is, you should have a place for Jesus in your heart. The desire, or the enthusiasm, or the passion you should have towards towards Jesus. And the second one is, what is that? What is the second one? The second one is, you should have a place in your heart. Therefore, Pope Benedict XVI, he gives a beautiful way how to hold Jesus in your heart. He says, the first thing is, you should obey the church rules, the laws and the policies of the church. And you should not bend, or you should not fluctuate the laws of the church or the rules of the church according to our need. The rules and the policies are there just to navigate you towards Jesus Christ. And therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, the first thing you should follow is to obey the rules and the regulations of the church. And what is the second one? He says, participate Mass every day. Participate Mass every day. Go to Mass every day. For what? In 2014, I think on February 5th, our Pope Francis, when he was addressing the general audience, he said, go to Mass every day, not just to pray, but to receive the Holy Communion. Go to Mass every day, not just to pray. Don't spend your time not just only praying to the Lord. Rather, you go to church, participate in the Mass, and receive the Holy Communion. When you receive the Holy Communion, your heart and your body should be holy. For that, we have a beautiful theologian, C.S. Lewis. He would say, for that, you need to go to the washing machine. What is that? That is the confessional. You should go there, wash yourself, clean your mind, clean your heart, clean your soul, and come and receive the Holy Communion with passion, with desire, with whole heart. Then you can see the miracles of Jesus in your life. Then Jesus is ready to come into your hearts and put his dwelling in your heart and in your home. Therefore, participate every day in the Holy Eucharistic celebration. And the other thing is, we have Pope Pius X. We call him as a Eucharistic Pope. Very often he says, he urges the frequent reception of the Holy Communion, especially by the children. Why? When the children receive the Holy Communion, they receive with the holy heart, without any blemish, without any stain, without any sin. They come to Jesus and receive the Holy Communion. That's why when they pray, Lord hears their prayer. And therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, we need to attend the Holy Mass every day. That is why we say, give us, Lord, your daily bread. This is our daily bread. This is not our weekend bread, or this is not, we should not receive this bread once in a year, or during the Christmas, or during the Easter. This is our daily bread. We have to receive this bread every day. That is the duty and the obligation of the Catholic. And the third one is, he says, pray the rosary every day. Pray the rosary every day. Automatically Jesus will come into your hearts. My dear brothers and sisters, recently I read a beautiful book written by Padre Pio, My Life Between the Confessional and the Altar. And in that book he says, whenever you meet Jesus in the tabernacle, whenever you meet Jesus at this altar, don't forget to meet Mother Mary. Because without Mother Mary, Jesus is not possible. And Jesus is not possible without Mother Mary. They are always together. They are walking together. They are the pilgrims towards the heaven. Therefore, whenever you meet Jesus at the tabernacle, at the altar, don't forget to meet Mother Mary. She is there. She always stands. She always stands near to the tabernacle. She always holding the hands beside Jesus. She is always with Jesus and backing Jesus whenever he feels tired. And therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, hold the hand of Mother Mary. Pray the rosary every day as a whole family. Sit with your husband, sit with your wife, and as a whole children, a whole family, call your relatives, and place your petitions, place your intentions before the image of the Lord, before the image of Mother Mary. And definitely, when you pray the rosary, when you pray your family prayer, you and your household will be saved. And therefore, the third thing is, you should observe, you should pray the Holy Rosary. When you pray the Holy Rosary, we are meditating the passion, the death, and the resurrection, the salvation of Jesus Christ. Therefore, every day you pray the Holy Rosary. And the final one is, clean your body and your soul. Yesterday we had a beautiful reading, the Gospel reading. Our heart contains a lot of contagious things. Our heart contains a lot of filthy things. It is so stinky and it looks so shabby. Therefore, we need to clean our heart every day. Every day. Whenever, I do not know how many of you have been to a confessional. But don't receive the Holy Communion without making confession. But again, St. Ignatius of Loyola would say, though you are a sinner, don't hesitate to receive the Holy Communion. Because Jesus is ready to come into your hearts. But after the reception of communion, don't forget to make your confession. That is what Jesus says. That is what St. Ignatius of Loyola says. And therefore, dear brothers and sisters, today we are gathered here just to celebrate the first Holy Communion of Kevin. May the Lord be with him and give him a good heart, give him a full strength. This is our sustenance. This is our life-giving sustenance. That's why we say that this is the source, Eucharist is the source and summit of all the sacraments, all our life. And therefore, let us pray for this beautiful, handsome child, Kevin, so that the Lord may be with him and the Lord may enter into your hearts and give his abundance of blessings to you. And therefore, don't forget to receive the Holy Communion every day. This is our daily sustenance. This is our daily bread. We need to take it every day. And therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, as we are going to participate in this Paschal mystery, let us place our petitions. Let us beseech Jesus so that the Lord may grant us, the Lord may willing to come and put his dwelling in our heart.